high-altitude game for us today. Welcome to Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver. Today, a good one in store here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. These guys hoping to get back to 500 with win number 4 here. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Glad to have you with us for this one, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It's Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey with the honors. And here we go at Mile High. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. That's not his game, Brock. That's not his game. He's somebody who wants to win by running through people, not popping out into space.
Yeah, I think we can agree. He's probably going to hear that same messaging when he gets to the sidelines, too.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Play action with Nix. Man, it's Marvin Mims. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nix off the play action. Outright and Ingram makes the grab. Decent gain here, but short of the first. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking the ball.
So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Prescott is hit, he lost the football. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Screen here for Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Shoots away from one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run the counter with Dobbins. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Incomplete. Malik Booker on the coverage.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He's running for it. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
With the slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down, Nix. This is hauled in by Ingram. And they bring him down around the 34.
Complete to Evan Ingram. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Offensive line, this is second and 4. Nix from the gun. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for the Broncos.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Here's Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Running here with Jaden Blue. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action, Prescott. Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
18 yards on the play. And the Cowboys, first down.
And nothing was going to help him escape that. And he gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
He was taken down.
He was quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun is Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. Has it in close. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now a stoppage for an injured player. Oh, that's their playmaker, George Pickens, who's shaken up. Significant loss for their offense if this is serious. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Prescott here from the gun. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Nix now on 1st and 10. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Ball at the 33 for first down. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Dak off the play fake. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Design bootleg here. Dump off caught by his back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 14. First down, Cowboys.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Prescott to throw. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 19 yards.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Broncos 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And out of a small gain up to about the 32. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the Cowboys' 48-yard line.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 16-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. First down, here's Dak. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Second and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
It's also Williams headed right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 9 yards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Prescott now off the play fake. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Cowboys with 10 to go still on second down. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
It's now third down.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Here's Prescott. 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down, Cowboys.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. On screen here to Blue. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively. That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
A final throw before the break. This is Ingram working the left side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by the corner pick 20th out of the University of Texas, John Day Barron. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. Ryan Anger, the one to send it away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Broncos offense all set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Finds Mims. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the play.
Dobbins trying the right side. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's the fake. Here's Nix. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Yeah, we're not going to get them an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Counter. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said,
Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
That's now a handful of sacks for the defense and a handful of bruises for the quarterback. Consider this, Kate. Truly elite defenses in this league, well, they average just over 3 sacks a game during an entire season. If you put up 5 in a contest, you're playing like one of the league's best.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Nix from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
To number 1, 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And the Broncos first down.
On first down, it's Nix. Dump off caught by his back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Going with Dobbins here. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. All set now, first and 10. From the red zone on first. sets him up with 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Nick's looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
A gain of 10 yards. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. We'll try to set the screen. Dobbins. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His 1st broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
17. Broncos 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to tuck it and run. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Dak. Has it in close. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Prescott to throw once more. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Throwing again, Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
George Pickens. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 27-yard.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Up they go with Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Caught by Pat Bryant. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dominance. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos come through to tie it in the 4th. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird
Ooh.
in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. But
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like a quarterback.
that one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Cowboys 20.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Ball's gone that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And hey, we see a lot of the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Nix trying to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Ooh, this is where the coach gets paid to make the decision for the offense. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better think a while before going for it.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
At the 20-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. So read here, and this is Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
19 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Brought in. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He'll try to do it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and
New set of downs for him at the 38. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. He's running for it. Oh no, the ball is loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
There are so many fundamental details playing the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Throwing on first is Prescott. He'll try and run this. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A run with Williams. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3. Second down now, they need 7.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
Dak
and
now
7
from the gun.
at the 24-yard line.
He tucks it and takes off. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. They'll run. This is Williams. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's another Cowboy.
Here he is to throw. Makes the catch. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. And look to throw it. This one's caught. And the Broncos corral it. The 30. Gets the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. On third down, here's Williams. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Draw play. This is Williams. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Setting up to pass.
34-yard line.
Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. 1st and goal, here's Williams. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Everything now resting on this drive from Brandon Aubrey. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. The kick is good, he got it! And he hits one more time to win them this game! So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.